We are back, baby. What is going on? Hope y'all are having a great Monday. Hope you had a great weekend as well. Got a couple people in here. Sorry we're running a little bit late today. It's a rainy day, you know, slowed everything down, but we needed it so bad. It's been so long since it rained here, so ultimately a good thing. Nugget Man in there first. He says, finally. Yes, I apologize for keeping y'all waiting. I got the internet back in full force now. So we're back here where we're supposed to be, not out in the yard, trying to get 5G signal. So that's good. That's an upgrade. Meech, what is going on? She says, more fired because of TikTok. Yeah, you know, I thought that after the first round of them happened, like last fall or whatever, people would kind of wise up. Apparently not. It's, they're finding new ways to get fired. I did notice that the mic was a little bit over-modulated on the stream before that, so I'm not sure if it sounds better now, so let me know about that. I don't want it to be too quiet, but I did have to turn the gain down a little bit. It was sounding kind of rough. Meech says, how are people so addicted to social media that it's affecting their livelihoods? You know, and it's interesting that it seems to affect certain careers disproportionately more than others. Teachers and nurses are just getting fired left and right because of TikTok. Maybe it's really good content. Maybe TikTok loves nurse content. I have no idea. I just heard the loudest bang upstairs, then my four-year-old shout, I'm okay. Like the SpongeBob. I love that. It's fine. Don't even need to check on him. He says he's okay. It's hard to get all the spooky decor out when it's still 90 degrees, but we finally got up our giant skelly pets. All right, awesome. You got to send us a picture. So did you get the little dog that goes with the skeleton then? That's awesome. Nugget says, our skeleton still has a cowboy hat, pool floaty, and a party mug. That's awesome, dude. That's... that is very on brand. I like that. I like that a lot. Meech says, my screen just went black. Oh, no. I don't know. I'm showing excellent connection. I'm on wired connection. Hopefully everything's good there. Meech says, I've been out of town the last 2 weekends and leaving again Friday, and I'm toast. I'm never going to recover. Oh my gosh, dude, yeah. Oh, that's a lot of traveling. That is a lot of traveling. CB says, Drew has internet again. Yes, they ended up coming the next afternoon and had it all fixed, so it's great. I'm happy. I love having internet. We actually did lose it earlier today because there was a power outage somewhere, but it came back. I was like, oh my gosh, not again. But yeah, we're good. Still haven't got... I just got my phone, too. I had to replace my phone. So the insurance people sent me a new one, and I still have not... Like, I just got it today, this afternoon, so yeah, if you have my phone number or you've been trying to message me on something, I apologize. Yeah, really bad timing losing both at the same time. Meech says, we'll drop a pic for sure. It's the dog and the cat, one for each of our pets. Okay, cool. I didn't know they had a cat too. That's awesome. Might get that. I saw that gremlin at Home Depot, dude. The gremlin looks sweet. The animated one. I like that thing. Oh, she says must have been my stream. Oh, okay. Nugget says, is this the real CB? She says, I'm on the beach, so I'm in and out. Hey, that's all right. I'd be in and out too if I was on the beach. No sweat, CB. Thank you for joining us. Hope you had a great weekend as well. Enjoy the beach for everybody. because yeah, there's no beach, nothing like that up here. We're getting rain, and it's getting cooler, and I have a hoodie on, and yeah, going into the sad months. Meech says, I love all the Halloween stuff at Home Depot. I'm not allowed to go there alone. Dude, I'm with you. I can't even go over there because I want all the things. They have a 15-foot tall scarecrow that's like has like a big pumpkin head that like lights up inside, and the eyes light up, and that looks crazy. That would freak my animals out for sure. That would be really fun. Meeches, what happened to your phone? I am not sure, actually. Some sort of charging thing happened to it. I came back and the battery had swollen up, and the phone didn't work anymore. So it was just, yeah. I was like thinking I needed a new battery because it had been kind of going downhill. Like I use my phone a ton, and it's several years old. So I was thinking, okay, I'm needing a new battery, you know, whatever. I'm having to charge it multiple times a day, and when it was charging, I came back to it, and it was just like on the screen it said, press this button to activate. Insert your SIM card. And I was like, insert my SIM card? I never took out my SIM card. And then I look at the case and I realize it's like swelling up. And oh my gosh, I had it. I don't have it in this room because obviously I'm like afraid of this like lithium fire happening. So I have it in a place where if it got hot or something, I'd hear it right away, but it's not near a bunch of flammable stuff. So yeah, but the insurance, I gotta give them a shout. That was sweet, dude. I've never had to use it before, and I spent literally 2 minutes answering a couple questions, and I wrote 3 sentences about what happened, and they were like, here you go, here comes your new phone. So that was great. I thought that was cool. Very rarely is the phone company, you know, doing right by its customer. So I was excited about that part, at least. You know, if I gotta go through this, at least make it easy for me. CB says, these are the best months here. Hardly any tourists. Okay, yeah, so it's like right between the summer, like the summer travel season is over, but the holiday travel season hasn't started yet. I can see that. Because the weather's still hot down there, but everybody's gone. So the beach should be just deserted. That's great. D says, yay for rain and fall. What's going on, D? Thank you for being here. Hope you had a great weekend. Meech says, the cat is cute. It's in the scratching position, so it looks great next to the dog. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I've seen the dog. I wanna look at the cat. Black Magic says, yo, I'm at the beach too. Back in San Diego, hanging out for a few days. Well, hey, cheers, man. Enjoy the beach as well. Thank you for joining us. San Diego is probably beautiful weather this time of year as well. That is awesome. Yes, yeah, Meech, I don't know what happened to it. The guy that I talked to on the phone, because I was like, y'all are about to send me a, you know, and Johnny, Johnny, you were right. It is a refurbished one. I wasn't sure if they were going to send me a new one or refurbished. It's refurbished. I mean, I can't really complain because I got a $1,200 phone for $90, but like still, I was like, the one I had was new, but you know, whatever. I can't be too mad about it. But yeah, I was like, dude, you're about to send me the same exact phone that I just had this problem with. And he's like, yeah, but you're not going to have that problem again. He's like, you had that problem because you've done like thousands of charge cycles, and then I believe upgrading to the new One UI 7 or something is like, I don't know, the old phones cannot handle it. And mine just, he quit. But hey, we got a new one. We'll get it back set up. I hate setting up a phone. I hate getting a new phone. That's just the worst. I'm not looking forward to it at all. D says refurbished is cool because it's tested a bunch. Okay, that's cool. See, at least then I know that it's been tested and it's not, you know, I'm not going to get a bad one. So that's a good point. And, you know, whatever. I paid $90 for it. $99. So that's all right. Even if it is refurbished, it's still worth it. CB says, I like my Gulf Coast sunsets. Yeah, absolutely, man. Those pictures are incredible. Nugget says, best sunset in San Diego last night. That's awesome. Man, y'all, I want to get to the beach. I need to get to the beach soon. CB says, anyone on iOS 26 yet? I get the beta updates, so I've been on it for a bit. Some nice changes. You know, I thought about, for a second, when my phone broke, I was like, what if I just got the iPhone Pro Max? You know? Would just get that. But, yeah, I don't know. It's easier to just pay the deductible and just get the same phone. Maybe next time. Maybe when I upgrade. That's cool, though. You're on the beta. I don't do the beta testing because I don't want my thing to, like, do weird stuff. But it is cool to get the early access to, like, new features and try stuff out and stuff like that. It's cool. CB says, should have went for the iPhone. Yeah, it's just, it sucks because my work phone is a Samsung, so like it's easier when they can talk to each other. But it's wild because my work phone is an S21 Ultra, so it's even older than the phone that I just had to replace. I believe that phone's 5 years old, so and it's still going great. So I don't know. I hate getting a new phone. If it could last for 20 years, I'd still have the same one. I may do that though, CB. I might try the iPhone. Why not? Meech says, my phone is so old, I'm worried about the update crashing it. I think that's what the guy was saying happened to mine. So hopefully they don't do that on the even older ones, because the S21 Ultra probably would just straight up crash from the new update. Alexander says, cheers all from the NC beach on vacation. Alexander's at the beach too? Dang. Congratulations, dude. I'm so happy for all of y'all just chilling at the beach on a Monday night, dude. That is amazing. Cheers. Cheers, Alexander. I hope you're having a great vacation, my friend. Meech says, iPhone, literally zero setup. Just log into your Apple account and it's done. Yeah, that's how it works with the Samsung, too. I just have to log into my Google account and it will download all of the apps and bring all my messages back in, and all of my photos are all in the cloud. So, like, I really didn't lose, like, any data or anything important on my phone. It just is inconvenient that I had no phone for 3 days. Black Magic says, you here too, Nugget? I'm at Mission Beach, headed back to Arizona tomorrow. Oh, last day of vacation. Oh, man. Well, enjoy it. Soak it up, Black Magic. Meech says, hey, Alex, enjoy the beach. Drew and I are the only ones not at a coast right now. I know, right? Even D is sitting on the water up there, and we're just landlocked. D says, I have a 21 too. Hashtag 21 gang. Paid off and works great. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. That's the, yeah, here's the 21 Ultra, man. Love it. But yeah, it's, you know, I have to go back in and set all of, you know, whatever. Make sure all the apps are downloaded and I'm not looking forward to it. Alexander says, Topsail Island. My family rented a beachfront house for about a week and a half. Oh, okay. Cool. That's awesome. Nugget says, my daughter's first job was at Belmont Park. Oh, okay. Nice. That's awesome, dude. Topsail Island. I have never been there. That's pretty cool. Man, y'all make me want to go to the beach. Ugh. Black Magic says, we went there yesterday, Nugget. I try to visit Belmont Park at least once a year. Nice. Alexander says, oh, okay. No, did you see any turtles yet? No. My dad saw one crossing the road one year. I've seen them up close at the turtle hospital. Oh, that's cool. The turtle hospital is nearby. That's a cool thing to go and visit. Get up close with them. Those things are so neat, man. Just massive, too. Right across the street from Belmont Park on the Bayside. Okay, cool. That's awesome. See, you guys are out here living it up. That's a beautiful thing. Not these people, though. These people we're watching tonight, they are they're going on a permanent vacation. I don't know how this is still a thing, because like we just talked about the lady from the Mac makeup store at the airport, at the LAX airport a few weeks ago. Like, dude, what are y'all doing on TikTok filming your job? Like, don't do that. I mean, if you're self-employed or you create content for a living, sure, you can make a day in the life video, whatever, but you know, if you work at a retail place or a restaurant or a hospital, you know, your boss probably doesn't want you spending the company time on TikTok watching it or recording videos. But, you know, that does not seem to deter anyone. So, and it is wild. I didn't think that there would be such a resurgence of this already. I mean, it's only been like, what is the last time we talked about this was only a few months ago, it seems like early, like January or something. CB says, we have a ton of turtle nests roped off here right now. I can't wait till they start hatching. Seeing them scurry down to the water is one of the most amazing things. Dude, no kidding. That would be so fun to watch. I've seen those videos before, and that is just, oh, that is so cool. So do you guys, like, does everyone in town kind of like update each other on the status, or like, do you kind of know when it's gonna happen, or is it just like random? I don't know if it's like with ducks, or I don't know how it works. That's really cool though. Definitely get some pictures when that happens. I want to see. So one guy, I wanted to check in with at least one person that we talked about before that got fired. This guy who worked at, his name's Raph. He worked at a Mercedes dealership, and a lot of car salesmen make social media content to, you know, help, you know, drive traffic to their dealership, which I think is fine as long as your boss is fine with it. But his boss obviously was not fine with it, and he was let go from the dealership that he worked at. CB says, I feel like you have to be an avid beachgoer to even see them. It's random and usually at dusk. Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that's like, that's how it is with the ducks too. They're in the shell and they take like up to 2 days to hatch. So once the hatching starts, you kind of know it's like about to go down. But yeah, that's cool. But that's neat. They rope all of them off so that people don't accidentally like walk over a nest or something. But yeah, so here is, sorry. Here's the original video of him talking about getting fired from Mercedes, just to jar your memory about who we're talking about here.
So I got fired from Mercedes-Benz today, and I'm going to tell you guys why. So on Tuesday, I see a coworker of mine lurking on my page, on my TikTok page. And I told my girlfriend right away, because I was with my girlfriend. I was like, hey, babe, like, this person's lurking on my page, and I think she's probably going to bring something up at work, which, and my girlfriend's like, who cares? Like, it's your TikTok, like, whatever. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. But I was just like, I don't know. I'm getting weird vibes about her just being on my page. Like, I feel like...
Okay, so I did not know this about TikTok. Apparently, you can see every single person who watches your videos, which is, like, that's insane. That's wild to me. I don't even want to see that information. YouTube does not give us that information. That's wild. But a lot of people think that they can get on and just block all of the people that they work with, and then no one will be able to find their page or whatever. But when you have as many views as this guy,
I'm gonna get fired. And may I mind you, this was on Tuesday, and my girlfriend goes, you're bugging out right now. Like, you are tweaking out. And I was like, I don't know. I have a weird feeling. So Wednesday comes along. That person doesn't work Wednesdays. So whatever. I just go about. And then everyone went about their day. And then out of nowhere, I had a deal that I had to work on with one of my managers. And next thing you know, I don't see any of my managers. Like, all my managers are like gone. They're disappeared. There's only one manager that's kind of...
They're all in a meeting watching his TikToks, if you remember. Nugget Man says, I just learned today that sea otters are on the endangered list. I did not know that. Well, big ups to the sea otters. D says, you have to have that setting turned on, though. Oh, the setting that allows you to see who's watching your videos or whatever. That's wild, though. I don't know.
But I didn't need him. I needed my other manager. So I asked him, I'm like, hey, like, weird. I text my girlfriend quick. I'm like, babe, I'm probably going to get fired today. Like, be prepared. And then, may I mind you, I'm with a customer now on my TikTok. So now I'm like, okay, like, that's exactly what they were doing back there. And this is weird. I don't know what's going on. Everyone's kind of giving me weird vibes today. So
weird vibes.
So as I mentioned before, I was with my customer for 3 hours. I sold him a car. And
sold the car, but he got fired. Okay, so I thought I would check in with him because he's one of the people that I remembered from that stream, and this is what he's up to now.
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, yo. I need to start my own sport agency or something, like a podcast. Don't come after me for the podcast.
He's got new plans.
Podcast game is oversaturated, this, that, and the third.
Sure.
But yo, my sport takes, ooh, they be slapping, bro.
He does have a lot of sport takes.
Nobody has better sport takes than me, and nobody knows more sports than me, bro. I don't care what y'all say, bro, because I'm always gonna say that. I'm always gonna say.
Nobody knows more sports than him, so he should be good at the sports pod. So hopefully that goes well for him. CB says, if you're a TikTok creator, why are you shocked when you get attention? Isn't that what they want? Yeah. That's what I thought. So, like, you would think, like, if you are worried about people seeing what you do, just don't do anything controversial. It's pretty simple. You know? It's very simple, actually. D says you can't see who watches yours if you don't let them see you. Oh, okay. So it's a both sides visibility type thing. That's cool. Nugget says there should be no shame in your game. Exactly. If you are gonna make content and put it on the internet, you have to realize anyone could see it. Like anybody could be watching this right now. You know, one of my future customers could see this. So, you know, you gotta be careful with what you say on the internet. CB says, I don't want attention, hence no social media. Easy. That must be very hard for you, because apparently you need to do the social media to live. As I've learned from watching this group of folks. So here's Girl Mama 1719. And she has girl bossed her way into getting fired for TikTok.
Guys, friends. So I'm wearing my glasses because I've been crying all day. So a little story time because I've never done a story time. So I went to work today and I got fired because of TikTok. I saw on Friday some girl from a different location that I don't even know viewed my profile because in my office
so
I did
she's
my
like in the healthcare industry,
and I blocked everyone just in case because I know there's
blocked
people out
everyone,
there that love
so it's fine,
to see
right?
You doing bad in your
Everybody's
life.
blocked. Nobody could see it.
But I guess she found me. She doesn't have my phone number. She doesn't know my username, my last name. I really don't know how she found me. But as soon as I saw that she viewed my profile on Friday, I immediately blocked her. But I guess she saved my videos.
Like, this is a video with 110,000 views.
And they
I don't know how they could have found you.
Told me to delete all my videos when I was on break. I wasn't on company time. I was doing, like, come with me on my break videos in my car. Never showing where I work.
On my break.
The location, the name of where I work, nothing.
You can't even get, you can't even film on your break.
HIPAA, we're firing you.
HIPAA.
And everyone else got
HIPAA, guys. Fired. HIPAA. CB says, I must be dying without the socials. Yes, Nugget says, are you really living, CB? I would argue that she is living the most. Because when you live vicariously through the internet and you don't have real experiences and real ways to, you know, kind of validate your decisions and accomplishments and existence, and you need to turn to the talk for that, you know, you gotta take the good with the bad. If you're gonna be on the talk, you kind of have to just kind of transition over to that and just do that at some point. D says, you have freedom of speech, but not freedom from consequences. You represent your employer, so don't be, don't be mean online, grow up. Yeah, exactly. And freedom of speech is designed to protect us from the government, not our employers. Your employer actually can say, we don't want you to work here if you're going to make TikToks. Nugget Man says, validate me, Drew. Nugget Man, I will click the star galaxy on all of your videos. I promise. I don't know what you do on the TikTok lives. God, galaxies has something to do with the galaxy. I'm not sure, but yeah, you know I'm there. But okay, so Mark will tell us. Mark was going live at work on the talk, you know, and I don't get that. But I guess it depends what kind of job you have.
Yo, what's happening, man? It's a very, very vulnerable moment for me because today.
At least he waited till after he stopped crying to make the video, because the crying, I have 0 crying videos today. Okay, I can't do it.
I went live while I was doing payroll. I went another live.
He went live while he was doing payroll.
And
dude, that's like really, so that's really sensitive information. People's paycheck information could be revealed. Why do you need to film that?
She said, asked me about the live, asked me what I'm doing. She came in today. And
yeah.
Was like, were you on live at work? I was like, oh yeah. I was like, yeah, I go live when I'm sitting at my desk. I just pretty much pop the phone up in the corner.
Oh my gosh. He's like, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm always live at work. I'm at work. I'm live.
So why would you do that? I said, well.
How are you getting work done?
Music and stuff on my TikTok, and one of my friends encouraged that I just show day in life and just kind of do things like that. I said, but I didn't think I violated any policies. He said, yeah.
Yeah, but like, okay, now I would argue making a day in the life video is different than going live from work. Now, I have filmed projects for my job before, and I will tell you, if you're making a full video of a project, it takes twice as long to do the project unless you have someone else there to do all the camera stuff, because it just adds a bunch of extra crap that you have to do throughout the day. And then also, if you're trying to get the right, we got to get the right take, I missed that one, I didn't sound right, whatever, messed up my line, all of those things make it take longer. D says, all those little things you sign when you get a job, most these days have a social media policy. People blindly sign just to start working. Yeah, a lot of people reference these social media policies in their video because, of course, when you get fired for making TikToks, their reflex is not like, oh man, maybe I shouldn't be making TikToks about my work if they're not okay with me filming. Their reaction is, I need to make a TikTok about getting fired because of TikTok. Oh Lord. I don't want to interrupt. Sorry, Mark Keithio on TikTok here.
When I work, on social media, you can't be live. So, okay, well, I apologize. I won't do that no more. I was just more or less just trying to show my supporters what it was and just kind of give them an idea of what I was doing and just kind of being just being transparent in my life, just like I'm trying to do right now.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
She was like,
being transparent in your life.
That's
one way to put it.
Unfortunately, you just told me that you're going live
right
on the clock to get paid through another entity. And
yeah, see, there's another point too, is you're getting paid from TikTok.
You don't feel like you've been in it.
It's like working 2 jobs at once.
Focus somewhere else.
Yeah.
Mind you,
you're focused more. We got another Mind You. I love it. I love a Mind You. You have to put it in every TikTok video. It's the law. You're gonna go viral.
I just did everything I need to do. All my stuff is caught up, by the way. I'm not behind on anything in regards to my
CB
work.
says, are people surprised their employer doesn't want them on socials at work? Seriously? Dude, that's a great point. It's bad enough if they're just looking at Instagram or TikTok, but the fact that you're like filming you have a live stream going on, like if I was like doing this, but in the middle of this, I'm doing a job. Like in the background, I'm fixing that window while we do the video. That's crazy, dude. Like I just, how does anyone think that? And they post the video thinking that everyone in the comments is going to be on their side too. I want to see what coworkers are your biggest hater. My question is, why do y'all keep going live at your job? Great question. Payroll is confidential. Yeah, that's a good point. Live while doing payroll. Y'all going to get enough of playing with your jobs. Exactly, dude. Are we not adults? Like, why are jobs having to tell us this? These are the questions I have. Why do we have to break it down to people like they're children and they're fully grown human beings? CB says people are insane. I can't even relate to most people anymore. Wild. Dude, I cannot relate to this either. It is pretty crazy. D says, CB, these younger people I have to train have zero concept of the real world. It's wild AF. Dude, like, that's why I don't make, like, clips on this channel. Like, I haven't done anything really to try and make it grow because I don't want that. You know, but some people, this is how they fuel their ego, is by posting on the talk. D says, and by younger, I mean in their 30s. Okay, well, a person in their 30s is not younger. That is a fully grown adult. If you're 22, you should know you should not be on your phone at work. Because you learned that at the stupid job you had when you were 16. And for some reason, it just... I don't know, man. I don't know why. Like, people really feel like it's like they're right. He's like, well, obviously. I mean, I was just going live. I'm just doing a day in the life. I mean, duh. Like, what? This lady had a good reaction to another creator, DiamondZae, getting fired. And I believe she does stitch the video so you can see a little bit of context here. Yeah.
So I've lost my job. I got called into the office yesterday.
This is Olu. Real talk with Olu.
I kind of felt like something was off, but they called me in the office yesterday, and
DiamondZae is the lady who got fired in the top left there.
And told me that they could either fire me or I could put a resignation in, but that would look better. But they fired me, or they're getting rid of me because of my TikTok.
Okay, so
she just got fired on July 29th.
So what happened?
I looked at her TikTok.
My FYP, and I was like, oh, was she fired unjustly? Did they like lie against her at a place of work? I was so inquisitive, so I went down the rabbit hole.
I did
went
too.
To her profile.
I love the. You tell them.
I know why she got fired.
Right?
You go to her profile, you're gonna see why she got fired.
Yes, you will.
Perfectly. I'm not here to judge anybody. Frankly, I'm not.
No.
But girl,
it's fine. You can make whatever videos you want.
Your page is public. You have to understand that whatever you post,
other people are gonna find it.
Right now,
yes.
I don't
for
use
sure.
My legal name on my TikTok page. I didn't even use my phone number to open my particular TikTok page. I use my email.
Man, she's like covert with it.
One of my sisters.
She's not even giving her phone number to TikTok.
Her son saw one of my videos and showed it to her mom. So guess what?
Oh, okay.
That type of person that was doing something freaky and
exactly.
He probably would have
exactly. You don't want to
show it to the mom.
You don't want to be doing something freaky.
You have to understand that social media is a public place.
Yeah.
And you don't know who's gonna check your video. You don't know who's gonna see your video. So you gotta be careful.
Absolutely.
Unless you just don't care.
Yeah.
Especially
well, I think some of them don't.
9 to 5, or you're doing your 12-hour shift 3 days a week, or 16-hour shift. Regardless, you have to understand that one of your coworkers, your boss, somebody is going to come across your video. Somebody that you know is going to come across your video. And the main reason why I actually didn't use my phone number was I have a couple of people in my church that has my phone number. But guess what? He still suggested my account to these people. So guess what?
Whoa.
Know who's
whoa.
Your
Okay.
TikTok.
Okay. So So TikTok is going. See, this is a very basic feature of a lot of social media apps that I think people don't realize happens with TikTok because it's happening in the background. But if you download a social media app like Instagram or whatever, it's going to look through all of your phone numbers that are saved in your phone, okay? And it is going to compare those with phone numbers that it knows from looking through everyone else's phones, okay? So that's how it finds people you may know and all of that stuff is from aggregating all of that data. So I didn't even think about that, but yeah, if you're going to use your phone number to start your TikTok, it's going to recommend your page to a whole bunch of people who have your phone number in their phones and also have TikTok. That meant she just blew it wide open. That's crazy.
So yeah, guys, y'all need to go to her page and know where she got fired. I'm probably gonna tag her in my video, but girl, I feel so bad for you.
I do too. I don't want anyone to get fired. I hate seeing anyone lose their job.
Just learn from it. Just learn from it, honestly, because your page is public and you don't know who's gonna be seeing it. And you
D says, yes, all my trainees found me that way. Yeah, exactly. That's
that,
all they need is the phone number. You're done.
This kind of a thing. So yeah.
The page, y'all. The page is a little much, but I will show you like 2 seconds. Just you can see what she was talking about. You know, like maybe like you might not want to post like your thirst trap kind of stuff like that when you're trying not to you know, get fired from your professional job. That's just my opinion, though. That's I Am Diamond. If you want to check her out, she seemed like
so I lost my job.
Fun in most of her videos, not that one though. But yeah. So then I found this welder. Okay, this welder guy, he got fired. And I'm like, why is a welder getting fired because of TikTok, right? Like, this one took some digging, okay? I had to actually do some digging. He says, got fired for making TikToks, so I just been kinda chilling. So there's his pickup truck right there. He's got a $1,700 a month payment on that, $1,850 a month, at 22% interest for 87 months. But hey, he has his ATV though, so that's cool. Having fun with it still. We got the Doge in the oh, we got 2 Doge. I love it. I love a dog pack. Really applying to a lot of jobs, I guess. You know, you got to make that truck payment. You know, it's probably more than his rent. So I was kind of curious, like what his page was all about and why he would have gotten fired. Because I feel like, you know, a welder, like how like is corporate HR really gonna step in when you're a welder and you make a video of you welding? But then I looked at the videos and I'm like, oh, okay. See, this is like what I was saying earlier, where when you're filming something and you have to do like multiple takes or whatever to get it right and all of that. Like here's where's an example? Like he does like the trends, like all the like the trending sounds and all of the all of it. See, so that he's in his car, but
it was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? It was a
So it says when you make fun of the new guy, because we know what? Okay, so I mean when you're filming these kind of things,
Not today. But I have before, and I'm sure I will again.
Falcor in the chat. What's going on, Falcor? We got a bunch of people haven't learned the lesson not to film yourself on TikTok at your job, and they're getting fired left and right, dude. But like, I mean, this guy. Okay. I mean, his videos are good, but also I can see why, why they let you go, because like they need you to work when you're at work and not be filming videos. Like it seems pretty straightforward. But then I was able to find a video that his coworker took of him getting fired. So this is the aftermath of when he got fired. They get fired, but he has the hair. He's got the perfect hair. He'll do just fine on the TikTok, I'm sure. Also, he seems to be a really good welder for what that's worth. And those guys make a lot of money. So I don't think he'll have any problems. But maybe you don't film as much at the job next time. That's just me, though. I don't know. I'm not sure. Uprise X Future. I don't know what that means, but cheers to you. Hopefully he found a new job. But yeah, then you see someone get fired, and you're like, okay, I can kind of see where maybe, a little bit of your attitude might have had something to do with the situation.
Let me tell you how my day is going.
This is Kylie Elise on TikTok.
Oh, I got fired for that TikTok I made in the bathroom yesterday, y'all. So remember the crater face ass bitch that I fucking told y'all about? That no longer works for my old job, because I no longer work there anymore. That got fired, damn near a year ago. That bitch really got in her fucking feelings, decided to take my TikToks.
The video that she got fired for, she's dancing to a Chris Brown song. There's nothing controversial about it. It's just her dancing to a Chris Brown song.
And send it to the director of operations at my dealership and get me fired. Shit, y'all, I really got fired for that Chris Brown video that I made in the bathroom. And then now they told me that if I didn't take it down, that I was gonna get federal charges filed against me.
Federal
so here's my
charges.
Fucking day. I will start posting here more frequently. Fuck that bitch, and you're lucky.
Okay, all right. Federal charges, y'all. I think they were getting a little bit. They were being a little over the top, maybe, but looks like she is still posting a ton on TikTok, so hopefully she is doing well there. Some people make a lot of money on TikTok, and I'm not dogging it. If I made enough money to do this and not have to work, I probably would do it. So this girl says she was fired for her TikToks, but some people in the comments think that there might have been another reason.
So I got fired because of my TikTok page, and here's the story time. If you've seen my page before, you know I swear a whole shit ton. I'm not gonna name drop the company, okay? Because I'm scared.
She's scared.
Well, so a few weeks ago, I got called into a meeting with HR and my supervisors.
That's not good.
So I already didn't fit the ordeal of this company when I started, okay? I don't look like the average person that works in this company.
She didn't fit the ordeal,
I don't
guys.
give off the energy of the average person that works in this company, and they knew that when they hired me. Like, think of a clean, aesthetic girly who doesn't use cuss words, and that's that company, okay? They also knew.
Now, I think she's a little bit mischaracterizing things here. You know, I think there's a middle ground between clean aesthetic girly who never uses a cuss word and screaming cuss words and multiple face piercings. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. My friends that work in offices, none of them have face piercings. I don't know how offices are about that stuff, but I know in the restaurant industry, they were not fans of that look.
I worked at a bar, and they were totally fine with it.
Work at a bar?
Well, apparently someone...
Oh, that's the second job.
I have a
She
feeling I know
works at a
who
bar.
Someone is. Found my TikTok, and here's where I made the mistake. So the mistake was I made like a day in the life. It was a come to work with me. But here's the thing. You didn't know anything about the company. There's no secrets dropped, nothing like that. It was very simple. It was from my perspective, and it wasn't even like, here's how you do the job. It was, these are the events I have today. And I didn't even name drop the events that I went to, okay? There was nothing that you could figure out other than I said, I am blah, blah, blah. That was my mistake, and that I own up for. Okay?
Yeah, but like,
that
it's like an aggregation of all of the things. People could learn the city you're in one video. They could learn the name of one of your supervisors in another video. Like, not every video has to have the full breakdown like the one Mac lady. You know, sometimes it doesn't take much if somebody's trying to bust you.
Angry language content is not the ordeal of this company and does not fit
angry
our
language. Yeah, I
our
mean,
image. And if somebody that we knew or we were trying to work with were to find that video, it would be okay. Which, whatever.
That's true, though. That's true.
But I'm in the meeting with
like if they're trying to get you to represent them, and they're concerned that one of their customers is going to see you doing something offensive online, I can totally see that. That's a justified concern of that employer. D says maybe they were a proper grammar company. I think you may be right. Yeah, so next we have Sai.
Yo, I cannot
She
believe
was talking
TikTok
trash on him while she was at work.
But this is my TikTok that got me fired.
She was making a TikTok at work about her bosses.
For the way I was talking.
Unloyal.
All I was talking about was the fact that they didn't want to pay me. So, okay.
Well, that's not good.
And then
you gotta get
they
paid.
said it was a breach of privacy.
Falcor says, my boss knew what she was getting into when she hired me. You know, I think that probably helped you get hired, though. Your art is good. I love your photos and stuff, you know? That's a selling point to me, especially in the business you're in. You got a nice portfolio. But yeah, so she is this is Sai says on TikTok. She works at Securitas, okay? So she is a security guard.
Because I was doing it behind the teller line. The only thing behind me in those videos is a fucking printer.
Behind the teller line. So she is the security guard at a bank. Okay, even more serious.
I never posted.
The printer was in the background?
With my camera facing the computer, which is the only thing that has people's information on it. If I'm in an account. I don't even care.
Okay.
I don't even care. Because it's just like...
I think you do, though.
If this is the bullshit you're going to come up with simply because I stood up for myself...
Hold on. When someone says, simply because I stood up for myself, I kind of feel like we're not getting the whole story. All I said was...
I don't want to be there anyways. everything was all good until I told them I don't want to do this work without getting paid for it.
I mean, sure.
And the best part about
are we getting the full story?
Is I have a paper trail.
Falcor says Securitas is a crappy company anyway. She's better off.
I'm excited about the opportunity. But
I hope
don't feel like I was prepared properly for it, and I'm uncomfortable with doing these tasks until I'm trained properly. Monday. I got a termination letter yesterday on Thursday. 3 days later. You do the math.
I don't know. That's very complicated math right there. I'm not sure. You do the math in the comments. You just show your work. Then we have another creator, Ryleigh Williams, who recently was fired because of her TikTok page, and it was like, dude, it's such a saga, so many videos. But this guy Nick Holiday did a nice breakdown, so we'll check out his
this girl Ryleigh Williams
synopsis of the situation.
Williams just got fired from her job out of nowhere for TikTok videos that she had posted that her bosses did not like.
I just got fired.
So somebody had sent her bosses
look at the
some of her TikTok
though.
videos,
I'm on the dog's side.
and now she's confused as to why she got fired. Now, technically, most jobs have an at-will termination policy, meaning they can fire you over anything except
Got the
for
lav mic in his hand.
things like gender,
Have
race,
to.
and religion, or
It
things
is
like
TikTok.
retaliation, like if you report the fact that they are doing something illegal. So now Riley's wondering what she's going to do for money and is still confused as to why she got fired, so I went to her profile to kind of check things out to see why. It seems as though she posts a lot of videos with dogs, regular girl content, but the one thing that I've noticed with a lot of her videos is it seems to be that she's doing it from within the office. And even though she doesn't
she's
tell
at
you who
work
she's
on the
working for
clock.
or the office she's in, this is probably the reason they fired her.
Yeah.
She expresses how much she loved her job and the people that she worked with and can't believe that she got fired. And most people would agree firing her over this is kind of a load of crap. I'd rather have somebody that loves working for the company and post fun TikTok videos versus somebody who doesn't love the company, who's just milking the company for money.
That's true. That's true. She was authentic about her
job. And you could
job.
go to her page, find this video here, and just by liking it or commenting on it, she'll hopefully earn money from the TikTok creator program, helping her in this transition between now and a new job.
Yeah, so that's another example that it's like you can't, no matter how anonymous you think it is, even if you're not showing your company name or saying what you do or whatever, they can still get you, man. Like, these are the same companies that are surveilling your work phone and your work laptop. You think they're not looking at your TikTok page? Come on now. This girl posts career advice on her TikTok page, and she got fired for her TikTok.
This is a PSA to not post day in the life.
This is a PSA.
Get ready with me.
Don't do the day in the lives.
When you are really working. I don't care how much you blur it out. There's always going to be a
Erica
slip up.
Janine.
If you guys know, I post content on here, Instagram, LinkedIn all the time. I have just as many followers on my other platforms as I do on here. So all I do is post content, come work with me, things like that. But I posted a video on here that got me fired. And like many other people, you want to advocate, say, hey, this is what a day in the life of a logistical analyst, procurement, whatever, right? You want to show people ask like, hey, what are you doing your day to day?
Yeah, but you can talk about what you do during your day without actually showing video of you working.
A little bit deeper and obviously too deep, right? So let's get into it. So this particular video, and it might still be on my page on TikTok. I know it's not obviously on my Instagram anymore, and that's where I got caught.
Obviously, it's not on my Instagram anymore. Oh, okay, she got caught on her Instagram. Okay, gotcha.
Going through my workload, showing my phone, my work phone, and things like that.
Uh-oh.
Literally knew all about the
That's
content.
not good, dude.
Not
Not good, dude. I don't like it. I don't like it. It sounds a lot like the girl from the Mac place. Same kind of thing. But if you want to hear her full story, that's the Erica Janine on TikTok. You can listen to her whole saga there. But, so this girl, Chedda, she got fired for this video, but I thought it was so funny. And she had a great attitude about it. Nugget says, also, no one cares about a day in your life. Realize how insignificant you really are. Yeah, exactly. Like, I have never typed, now, no shade against this woman, because, you know, I hope she does well with her content journey. But also, I've never typed into a search bar day in the life of a procurement specialist. I don't even know what a procurement specialist is. Does she procure things for businesses? She specializes in it? I'm not sure. But I feel like every office job though, regardless of what you're you know, like they always you talk to someone who works in the white collar world, they always have some like, oh well, like I integrate supply side channels so that blah 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 blah, and like really they just sit in Zoom meetings and talk about work all day long. It's insane. I really I don't know how there are tens and hundreds of thousands of people going to work every day in this country literally just doing nothing, dude. They are typing data from one spreadsheet into another spreadsheet. They are having meetings about other meetings and emails about meetings and meetings about emails. I don't know how this country continues to go with all of these little tiny jobs. But even if you have one of those little tiny boring jobs, don't film it for TikTok. Number one, because like Nugget said, no one cares. And number two, you're going to get fired. Meech says, okay, I'm back. I had to feed the kiddos. Welcome back, Meech. Yeah, there's no shortage of people getting fired for their stupid TikToks. So here's, this is Cole Blanco. He says, hey guys, new content on the way. Yeah, no kidding. Guess why?
So UPS gives me a call today and they're like, hey, you can't post videos. It's in violation of our policy. I hit them with the, oh, but it's for my safety because it's 2025 and I thought we could do that now. Then they have the audacity to say, oh, it's in our best interest to let you go. Your best interest is fixing the damn mini fridge in the break room. This all happened at like 9 a.m. this morning and it's now 3 p.m. and your boy already got a new job. Yo, shout out to homie Jeff Bezos. $2 more an hour.
I love to see the quick recovery.
Oh, and
we love a quick recovery.
It's a holiday. And that's in, I don't know, 5 days. Like, I can't make this shit up, guys. Literally, just work hard and be optimistic, and God will do the rest.
Okay. I mean, the man has a positive attitude for someone who was just fired. So that's good. I like that. Black Magic says, and meetings that could have been an email. Black Magic, don't worry. I'm still working on that. We're gonna do a full corporate. I have a video coming for you, but I'm still working on the packaging, making sure we can make it funny. Or try to. Meech says, meetings that could have been an email about me to my core. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, annoy me to my core. Yeah. I think that even just the emails are excessive at this point. Black Magic says, good for him for getting out there so quick. You know what? That's amazing in this job market that he was able to turn around that quickly and get right back to work. You know, good on him. That's amazing. Oh, wait. Did we play Chedda's video? We didn't play Chedda's video. I just talked about her. D says, I get invited to at least 6 of those email meetings a day. My RSVP decline is so fast. Just auto decline all of those. You don't need to do any of this stuff. Here's Chedda. Here's the video she got fired for.
I've got to let you go. You gotta let me go. As much as I hate it, I have to. Yes, you do. But I'm going to suspend your driver's license indefinitely. You're going to suspend my license. My license been suspended here. You ain't doing.
Yeah, I thought that was good. She had a good attitude too. You know, I thought that was funny. But they fired her. So if you want to support her, check her out at Chedda, CHEDD 3 A's 31 on TikTok. She makes really funny content. But it's still work related. Like here. This is the break room at work, right? Like, what are we doing? You already made the video about how you got fired because of this, and now we're... Okay. Okay. Meech says, can't type while doing dishes. Hey, no one can fault you for that. That's alright. I appreciate you being here. Black Magic says, I'm looking forward to it. D says, oh, wait. Okay, I read that one. Okay, so here... Let me go back. This guy... Here's another guy who got fired for his TikToks, but his video he got fired for, he was also having fun. Check this out. Oh. He's getting it, man. I love that. You know what? And like, if you're gonna get fired, go out with something cool like that. Don't be on TikTok like, come with me on a day in the life of a procurement specialist. Do some stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Here's Kay Michelle. She's got some advice for all these people who keep going live at work for some reason.
Y'all don't never learn, do y'all? Y'all need to learn to stay y'all asses off of TikTok Live.
Tell
Stop making videos that has a company in there. Stop recording your patients while you're at work. Y'all already know.
Me too, Black Magic. I love that guy.
They tell you in their handbook that you are not allowed to record while at work. Not only that,
right?
some of y'all be CNAs and be recording y'all.
This is like we were talking about earlier. Like, how is this something that people have to be told when they're full adults? Meech says, was he one of the security guys from Night at the Museum? Oh, yeah, Meech says preach ma, yes.
Patients. Do y'all not know that you're not supposed to do that? I'm pretty sure they made it highly aware when you signed onto this job that you are not allowed to do certain things
procurement specialist character I'm working on.
And then want to cry later when y'all getting fired. See, that's what's wrong with this generation. Y'all don't know how to put y'all phone down. Y'all feel like every single moment has to be recorded, baby. Everything you do does not have to be recorded.
Right.
First of all, I don't even want people to know where I work at. Like, y'all be super bold to record yourself in y'all actual uniforms, letting people know where you work at. Never in my mind do I ever go to work and be like, oh, I'm going to record myself and record my surroundings and what I'm doing. That is most definitely a safety hazard, but some of y'all don't care about y'all safety nowadays. Baby, you knew what was best for you.
What am I looking out on the ceiling?
I don't know why y'all think that people can't get a hold of y'all videos, especially if your profile is public. And then you know that there's coworkers that be watching. You know it's somebody out there that don't like you. Be careful of what you post online.
Yes.
Which I don't understand is a lot of this stuff will backfire on you.
Because you're competing. You are competing against these people for promotions. So if you think that your coworker's not gonna report you in order to get a leg up to get that promotion, dude, this is a no-brainer. Meech's literally nothing needs to be recorded. What are we doing? Yes, exactly. Now, you know what though? I would argue that Kay Michelle's video did need to be recorded because these kids do not know. People out here literally need to hear this. Still. Yeah, so we were talking about the teachers. I think Lindy Glenn actually did a video about how teachers are getting fired for doing TikToks with their students in them. And here's a substitute teacher who got fired for this TikTok.
Wavy red, I got better songs, I look better, I got more bitches, nigga. I just live better than you, nigga. I'm the best.
See, you can't be doing. Now, I get that you're trying to like get on their level. Oh, what's up, Tessa? She says, clock me in, bitches. That's right, dude. Tessa, don't do a live day in the life at the workplace, okay? This is what we're learning. People still have not figured out that you will get fired for making TikToks at your job. D says, on what planet would you think that was okay? Exactly. Like, we need to be professional at our jobs, regardless of what our job is. And, you know, and take it seriously. But also, like, I don't know, man. I feel like stuff like this kind of, when you try to, like, be at their level or whatever, it makes them respect you less as a teacher. But I don't know. I'm not, you know, I'm just spitballing. I don't know anything about that. Maybe I'm totally wrong, and, you know, somebody out there is doing a thesis about doing talks with your students. But Meech says, why do teachers need to get on their level? Because they absolutely do not need to do that. They can relate to the kids and stay professional. Exactly. You can acknowledge that you know a song that they know, but you don't have to be in the TikTok video with them. Especially, you know, dancing can get, you know, that can, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with that. You know, these kids know, and the teachers know too, man. This girl did a Meech says, you're right, Drew. They lose respect if they think you're a peer. For sure. You know, like, they might think you're the cool teacher for a little while, and that might help you in the short term. But then when it comes down to, are they going to respect you when it matters? The answer is going to be no. Becky says, checking in and out. Good night, folks. Stay safe. Becky, hope you had a great weekend and a great Monday. Thank you for checking in. You stay safe as well. But yeah, man, when you're a teacher, you're a nurse. These are all things. Tess says never. HIPAA. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's like that one girl in the beginning who was, like, stunned that she was fired because she was filming at work. You know, even if you're on break, you're still in the building. You know, it's... I don't know, man. But, so this girl had... Oh, yeah. Okay, so this was kind of funny. So, this girl got a job for this company doing social media, and she also had a TikTok account beforehand, and so she makes it look like she's about to get reprimanded for her TikToks.
No, it's the way that you guys are about to get me fired from Waterboy, and I haven't even started. Like, look. What is Yeah, Mike, the guy who hired me about 2 seconds ago, wants to have an urgent social media chat. So, yeah. And I'm recording it, so.
Now, this is another thing I think that falls in the category of why are we recording this? Thankfully, though, this is satire.
Hey, Maddie. I look a little disheveled right now. But
Like, he wouldn't be able to see her phone perfectly, like, propped towards the screen.
Fired, and, we kind of like threw a trip for creators and customers, and it feels like all the negative attention's on you. And I mean, you started like a day prior. So I figured we'd at least do a quick like training or some like easy wins that I saw. Maybe if I just share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Oh my God, you made a whole PowerPoint?
I can't see you, but hopefully you can see my screen. Just like a quick agenda and like the 4 really main items I'm going to touch on.
So
one is like including product and videos. 2, kind of talking about the screech and the yell. 3rd, whether Waterboy is a hangover cure or not. 4, around like filming customers, creators, like what should be done there, and then just some like parting notes. So like, yeah.
So he took a little bit different approach to talking to an employee about their TikTok and was like, listen, obviously I'm not going to stop you from doing weird stuff on social media. So I'd like to give you some notes. Number 1, you need to include my product in your videos, okay? Number 2, we need to address the screeching and yelling sound, which I love. That actually is really funny element there. And then, is Waterboy a hangover cure or not? And also, filming customers. So I'm guessing filming customers probably not a thing you want. You want the, 20-year-old social media marketing manager doing or whatever. But yeah, I thought that was really funny. Little skit there. It is, I don't know, like 6 minutes long if you want to check that out. That's Waterboy Can. I believe that's, the company is called Waterboy in Canada. I don't know what they do, but, you can check that out there. And this guy, this video didn't 100% fit, but I thought it was really funny that this guy has clearly never seen The Office. This girl did a I got fired satire thing where she name drops a couple of jokes from The Office, and this guy makes another video reacting to her, and I guess it went over his head. I don't know, dude. If you haven't, I don't know how you could possibly have escaped The Office at this point.
Just had to get on here real quick and say that I officially lost my job.
Great job, TikTok.
For about 4 years now.
Wait, is that song in? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're definitely going to get a copyright for that. Oof. That sucks. Alright, well, we'll play it anyway.
I was happily employed at Vance Refrigeration, and now I've lost my
Vance
job.
Refrigeration, guys. She was employed at Vance Refrigeration.
With the things that I said online.
Hello, am I speaking to Vance Refrigeration?
Man is calling Vance Refrigeration, you guys.
Just wanted to extend my hand and say you did a great job and you're a patriot. Thank you for firing this weirdo. Much appreciated.
See, like, he thought he was making, like, a slam video on this, like, these Gen Z kids, they do not want to work. But, like, yeah, like, she is serious at first, but then she starts dropping the Vance Refrigeration, and it's really obvious she's doing a parody, but not to this guy. He was like, you guys, look at this girl. I'm gonna call Vance Refrigeration right now. Like, bro, oh my god, watch a TV show once. Like, put the TikTok down and just watch a TV show. Like, she is here to have fun, and he is here to be serious and mean for no reason.
Much appreciated. Okay.
Hold on. I want to hear him thank
Vance
Refrigeration one more time. Hold on.
That I said online.
Hello, am I speaking to Vance Refrigeration? I just wanted to extend my hand and say you did a great job.
When you're a troll,
you're
but you didn't really
Thank
do
you
your
for
research.
Firing this weirdo. Much appreciated. Okay. Yep. Have a good one. Bye.
I do hopefully have an interview scheduled for the Michael Scott Paper Company, so...
The Michael Scott Paper Company. Now, if he didn't get Vance Refrigeration, he's definitely gonna get Michael Scott Paper Company, right? No, because he produced this whole video.
Fingers crossed that they'll hire me there.
He's calling the Michael Scott Paper Company.
Is this
Jesus.
the Michael Scott Paper Company? I was just giving you guys a call to let you know that somebody just filled out an application and you're about to interview. Yes. Oh, you already heard it, huh? Oh, okay, good. You have a good day now.
Yeah, look, guys. He's gonna make sure she doesn't get hired at the Michael Scott Paper Company. Lord have mercy. Nugget says Rudy should have a press conference at VR. Dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I thought it might have been a satire of a satire, but no. He is so serious, and he thinks he's like getting like a big slam on her, and I thought that was great. So definitely call the Vance Refrigeration and tell them that they shouldn't have fired her. Oh my gosh. But you know, I did learn one thing from this girl. D says no, it was rage bait. Okay. I mean, it's easy to say like everything's rage bait when you're like dumb and make a dumb video, but like if it was rage bait, it's also dumb. Like I don't know. It's his top comment is, if you watch her whole video, it's satire, Vance Refrigeration, come on. And this person says, can't tell if this is a satire response to a satire post. It's just, I don't know, dude. Yeah. Everyone asking him if he knows about The Office in the comments. So I really, maybe he came out and said, guys, it was just rage bait to try to save face, but yeah, there's no way he went through because he really thought he was getting a slam on her. I thought that was pretty fun. Meech says, I want to work at the Michael Scott Paper Company for the paper-shaped pancakes. Me too. Yeah, there were some really funny comments. If you want to check that out. His channel, this guy is called Masked Maniac Beats. Maniac, the man of many styles. So check him out on the talk. Getting mad about satire posts. But I didn't think that it would be so easy to find, because I knew about a couple of these people, and I was like, yeah, there's no way that there's so many people still doing this crap that I'd be able to, like, find a whole list. Yeah, it took 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, I was able to find all those people. And then, of course, I went through each one, did a little deep dive, check out their page, look up their... I gotta know the lore. If there's important lore, we gotta find it out. But yeah. If you're gonna make, like, weird, like, satire, like, I don't know. You need to, you need to make sure that you're not getting baited by other people's satire as well. We're tiptoeing around rage bait and satire content left and right out here. But I don't go live at work, y'all. That's the lesson I learned. Apparently a lot of people need to learn that, because like the one guy was just like, what do you mean? I was doing day in the life. Everyone does day in the life. Like it was like he was like talking about drinking water or eating breakfast or something like that. He's like, what do you mean? I mean, I was doing my life, obviously. Like everyone does their talk. D says, did you see the long-haired, red-headed dude screaming? It was the best one. Is that a video? Or was that a comment on this? I don't know. I did not see the long-haired, red-headed dude screaming. I'm not sure. I don't know. I saw another girl who got fired for TikTok, and she blamed the Eclipse. Actually, you know what? Let's watch that. Because she says that she had the feeling she was either going to quit or get fired, which I translated to she was like not doing her job, not really putting in effort at work.
I just got fired for the first time in my life.
I was not aware.
And let me tell you, I'm relieved.
How the Eclipse can affect your employment status. So we can learn from her about that while she learns that she shouldn't make TikToks at work. Her name is R3M3, Self-Love in Motion, Revolutionary Muse.
This job has been such a beautiful thing for me for the past like 5 months, but the past few weeks it's been so pressurized. I'm like, okay, either
D
I'm
says
quitting,
I'll have to find it
or I'm
for
getting
you. Yeah,
fired.
send it to me.
I was not confident enough to quit.
Meech says, how have I never been fired? Right? Me either, dude. I don't get it.
Fired.
These guys are getting fired left and right.
And I was like, oh yeah, today might.
Have you tried going TikTok live? Maybe you try that.
Might get fired today.
She had a strange feeling, guys.
Not come to play.
Very
it said
suspicious.
Massive endings.
Hold on. Oh
massive
shoot! I talked over it, guys. I talked over it.
This Eclipse season did not come to play. It said.
This Eclipse season did not come to play, guys.
I knew it. I woke up today and I was like, oh yeah, today might be the day. I have a strange feeling that I might get fired today. This Eclipse season did not come to play. It said massive endings, massive new beginnings, and trust in the unknown. Trust that you can dance on the line of being uncomfortable and uncertain and know that you're gonna fly. This is crazy.
Oh,
this is a crazy feeling,
we're gonna.
I'm so excited.
You guys, we are going to fly. Oh, Daniel's back. What's going on? Daniel Alexander Jensen is back. He joined us during the impromptu live stream when the internet was out on Friday. Welcome back, Daniel. Thank you for joining. Hit that subscribe button so that you don't get separated from me. We talked about people who were getting fired from their people who were getting fired because of their TikTok content today. Meech says, I'm happier and happier every day that I'm not on TikTok. You know, it's probably better for a lot of people to not be on TikTok. D says, I've never once called my work pressurized. Did she call her work pressurized? I didn't... Hold on, I I missed the pressurized comment. This girl has she's got a lot going on here. Meech says strange feelings or multiple disciplinary actions, right? Daniel says, can I be a moderator as well? I don't know. We'll think about that. We have one moderator right now, the Queen. The Queen, Tessa. Tess says, sorry, only Queen mod, Daniel, but nice to meet you, sir. Yes, thank you for hanging out, too. I appreciate you coming back. Nugget says, we should ask RMG if these people can or should get unemployment benefits. Nugget says, it's better for TikTok that I am not there. That's funny. Okay, hold on.
What's about to happen next? You're going to not come to play.
You guys, this Eclipse season did not come to play. Okay, that's the important part, but I missed the pressurized...
Today.
Hold on.
This Eclipse season did not come to
I don't want to
play.
miss any
It
gems.
said massive endings, massive new beginnings, and trust in the unknown. Trust that you can dance on the line of being uncomfortable and uncertain and know that you're going to fly. This is crazy. This is a crazy feeling.
I love her confidence.
On what's about to happen.
I'm not even going to hate on it.
Changes right now. Trust.
She just, she has, I love that positivity. I love the confidence. She's got good energy. I think she's going to be just fine in her newest job. As long as she can steer clear of the effects of the eclipse, which I need to learn more about. I need to learn more about how the eclipse affects our employment status. And I mean, I think we all need to learn about that because this is a thing that I have never been exposed to. So I really... I want to look into that science. I'm not sure what's going on out there. The astrology stuff I never really got into, but I love the positivity. I'll give her that. That's great. Meech's Queenie is my only mod. Yes, Tessa is our queen. But hey, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me again. That was a fun one. I hope somebody, starts to learn eventually that you just you shouldn't be making a TikTok of your job, probably. If you work for a company or a person or somebody and you didn't ask them specifically if you can film while you're on the clock at work, probably shouldn't do that. Especially if you're in the healthcare field or a teacher, that it just blows my mind. But yeah, Daniel, if you want, you can rewind and you can go back and see the, you can see the videos we talked about. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. And, yeah. Oh, Tess says, why can't I hear anymore? Oh, no. Seems like everything is good. I do have the music lower because I thought it was causing me to talk too loud. So I don't know. I'm going to go back through and listen to this one. I'm going to go back through and listen to this one and hyper-analyze the audio, make sure it's sounding better. Oh, okay, just me. Okay, I got you. Well, hey, thank you. I appreciate that. The Tessa Armado is looking out for us. So, hey, I appreciate you all, too. CB and Meech, Nugget Man, Black Magic, and D, and our new friend Daniel, and Alex, Falcor, Tess, Becky, y'all have a great week. And I've got if nothing else crazy happens this week, I have a really funny story for Friday. So, definitely come hang out for that one. tell your family you love them, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.